Hello people, welcome back to another new episode of The Gears and thank you for tuning in again. So as a lot of people requested, today we're gonna do Sony 50mm F1.2 G Master. Man, this lens is a killer. The intro you just saw was shot on only Sony 50mm 1.2 G Master on Sony A7III. It's just incredible lens, like photography, filmmaking, cinematic beast. So yeah, I shot a lot of footages, so let's see what this can do. Water time. It's getting hot, you know? Okay, first one is build quality. So obviously this is 50mm prime lens. Aperture is from 16 to 1.2, which is really bright. And the minimum focus distance is 40 centimeters and it's 778 grams. Well, my first impression was like, oh, this is not that heavy and big. Definitely this reminds me of Sony 85mm G Master, but that one was more like heavy and massive bomb. But this new 50mm G Master is a little bit smaller and lighter, so it's actually comfortable when it's on the camera body. So when you do some kind of street running gun style, this size and weight are not that bad. And of course, like other G Master Prime, this has aperture ring, which is really my favorite. This is absolutely convenient, and also there is a click on and off switch, so you can control this ring without any sound. So I think this is good for video. And there are two focus holes, AF/MF control, and you know what? This focus ring is really smooth. When you use manual focus with f1.2, in general, it's kind of hard to stop where you want, where it's focused. You know, it just needs a really fine and small adjustment, but this well-designed focus ring makes it easier. So in total, even though it's 50mm prime and f1.2, it's not that heavy and massive. I can't find the perfect English for that, but it just feels like just right size. It's not too short or not too long or not too light or heavy. It just has a perfect grabbing feel. So what do you think of this look? You like it or not? Let me know in the comment below. Okay, next thing is video performance. Okay, so let's talk about the sharpness of this lens. Alright, I knew this would happen because many people said a lot of nice things about this lens. So I was kind of ready. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Sony 50mm 1.2 G Master Prime lens image quality. Wow. I have no word for this. At the first glance, you know this image is different. I mean, good different. You know, it's not just sharp. You know, there are many sharp lenses out there, but this 50mm G Master has a perfect balance of it. I mean, things are very sharp and clean in the image, but the texture of them is really smooth, not crunchy at all. It's very professional, cinematic look, if you will. Also, if you zoom into the image, we can see how much of details are captured. Even the small detail is very clean. And this minimum focus distance 40 centimeters allows you to shoot this kind of tight detail shot. My mouth got so dry. And I found one thing. Well, this could be both of positive and negative, but when it's below f2, like especially 1.2 or 1.4, it generates a lot of creamy bokeh, and that makes a total image a little bit soft. And when it's over f2, like this footage is f4, the total image become really sharp. Well, personally, I like this softness at f1.2. It's very creamy and dramatic. I like that. But if I want to capture that powerful, really sharp image, I would use like f2.8, like before the f1.2. And this 50mm G Master has amazing color and dynamic range. So this is exactly why I love G Master lenses. The most unique thing is the gradation of colors. It seems like there are plenty color information, and the range of one color is really wide. Well, this is very my subjective feedback, but every time I shoot and color grade with G Master lenses, I get that feel. Colors are very creamy and gentle, but the image is sharp, so basically it's killing it. And the dynamic range is wide, details can stay at both of shadow and highlight. The color grading range is really wide, so this lens gives you a lot of stuff to do. And autofocus is incredible too. It's 50mm f1.2, so I expected kind of like okay autofocus speed, you know what I mean? But it was way faster than I expected. It's so fast, isn't it? And it doesn't mess. really accurate. And when the face moves, it tracks it naturally, very smooth motion. Seriously, with F1.2, this autofocus speed and accuracy is just, incredible. But I think the focus breathing is kinda obvious, especially when it's autofocus and something shows up suddenly very close. But hey, it's 50mm F1.2. I expected this would happen, but when it's manual focus, it's not that obvious. And besides, if you use it on Sony A7IV, I think you can reduce this focus breathing with, what's that? The anti-focus breathing function. Well, personally, it doesn't bother me that much. So, the low light performance, well, we don't need to use that word, low light, for this lens. Come on, F1.2. As long as you're not in the middle of jungle at 11 PM, you have no trouble. So what I liked is those creamy street lights. I said when it's F1.2, the image gets a little bit soft, and now that becomes a positive. When you shoot in the city at night with F1.2, everything looks so dramatic. This clean circle bokeh and creamy lights and sharp image, I just really loved shooting at low light with this lens. So definitely this lens is still awesome at low light situation. So what do you think of this video performance? Let me know in the comment below.
No rush, go on, move dumb, back and forth, push and shove.
So I think most of you guys do both of video and photo, right? Oh, that's great, because this lens is also a great photography lens. Oh my god, the image is just unbelievable. Come on, look at that. Even if you crop the image, still looks pretty sharp and clean, and the detail is very precise and fine. Every single small information is captured in the frame. The total image is really solid. The color is very natural. The shadow area is clean without noise. Like when you grab the shadow up, there are many details left. I just loved how much of potential this lens got. It's 50mm prime. This focal length gives you the more natural perspective and the versatility. What I want to say is it's a versatile focal length. So you can be very relaxed. You can be very casual when you are with this lens. Like when I was shooting at a small town, it was so comfortable. Like walk, find something interesting and shoot, walk, find, shoot. Like it was very fun. So you can be relaxed with this lens, but the image quality is insane. So I really love the photography with this lens. So if you liked photos from Sony 50mm F1.2 G Master, just follow me on Instagram. There are more photos shot on other many different lenses, and of course I will post 50mm G Master photos too, so just follow me.
You better off running with the bulls and running with that bullshit.
Okay, that's it. Thanks for staying here. Hope you enjoyed 50mm G Master. Me? I did so much. So definitely, this become one of my favorite G Masters. This 50mm, this focal length is very natural and versatile, but you can shoot a good tight shot. It's good for street, landscape, nature, like pretty much everything, pretty much any situations. And F1.2, very bright aperture and a lot of creamy bokeh and crazy, insane image quality. And it's not that big and heavy. I know it's expensive, but if you are serious about making content, especially like short films, some like cinematic stuffs, I think having this lens helps you a lot. Before, I used to recommend Sony 85mm 1.4 G Master as a cinematic beast, but from today, it's gonna be this 50mm 1.2 G Master. Okay, this is it. If you have any questions, thoughts, don't hesitate to leave the comment below. So today's topic is pretty much it, and thank you for watching this video. If you like this one, show me a thumb and hit the subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. はい。さあ、ということで、セカンドチャンネル始めようかなと思ってんだけど、1万人いったし。ここのチャンネルではこういうちゃんとしたやつやるけど、だからそのセカンドチャンネル、県政明かすアフターダショーみたいなセカンドチャンネルは、この収録後のこのフリートークみたいなやつだけを上げる。もしくはめっちゃカジュアルなブログ。ちょっとそれね、マジでやろうかなと思ってんだよね。ちょっと考えていきます。